last week I came across a tree just around the corner from where I'm staying at, in this house in western Mallorca, and it had walnuts. And I've never actually kind of found a tree that has lots and lots of fruit of walnuts. If you live in East London, there's a few in Bethnal Green, just outside the police stations, but I've never actually seen them give fruit. But what I've just been doing for a little bit now is deshelling everything, because when you pick them, they're green. I should have really saved some to show you. But when you pick them, they have a green shell, and then underneath the green shell, they have all of this black stuff. And the black stuff is really gooey. And if you make your own clothes or you dye your own clothes, you'll know that walnut dye can be used to, I think it's black dye. I'm not too sure, black or brown dye. They can be used for that. Let me what I have here. And this is what it looks like. Just been cracking some. I picked a few just around the corner, and I'm just really chuffed, really, because you don't, well, from my experience, there's not a lot of opportunities in London, in the city, to find these kind of things, to find walnuts. There's lots of hazelnuts and cob nuts and that kind of stuff, but you don't really find walnuts much around. So I'm not too worried about this black stuff, because it's quite, although it is a little bit damp, it will just come off my hands here, but you can already see it's starting to leave a bit of colour. But no, just really chuffed, because like I said, you don't really get to see those, you don't really get to find walnuts in London. But word of warning, if you do find them in London or the UK and you do decide to pick them, try your best to make sure that they're dry. You'll see when they're dry that the green outer shell has turned to a brown. And if you do pick them when they're green and you decide to deshell them or get rid of the husk, make sure you wear gloves, make sure you are covered up, because they will stain you, and you'll get very dirty. Luckily, I didn't have to deal with that here in Spain and Mallorca, because it's very hot from May to October, and so these things dry out really quickly. And I guess they don't have such a problem with squirrels as we do back in the UK. But no, they're really cool. I'm just always on the lookout for foraging food, or food that can be picked for free, I suppose. But yeah, really chuffed with these.